All right, I'm gonna start this shit off with the 28 something years, days, whatever later.
Uh
We're gonna
huh.
start off with the first one, 28 days. Okay, that one was peak.
Hmm.
We had the beginning of it with PETA breaking into a fucking science lab and freeing this shit because who else but PETA would start a zombie apocalypse to save animals?
Breaking into a lab, yeah. Somehow,
And
uh,
then we
Yeah.
have our main character whose name I don't remember, but
wakes. Yeah.
he wakes up after a coma. Everything is like fucking weird. He's going through the streets, doesn't know what the fuck is going on. It's all empty and whatnot. You got that era of mystery and like, what is going on? Then eventually we see the zombies. Then we meet the girl and the one guy. Somewhere along the lines, one guy gets fucking decked.
Yeah, yeah, that's the guy
Fine.
that you know, that he found like that with that girl and
Yeah,
stuff.
saved him. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker died the
Then
moment blood got splashed on his wound or got bitten or something.
yeah, because it's the infection of 28 days later
Yeah,
is like super fucking fast.
it's a fast spread. Yeah.
Yeah, and all it is require a drop of blood. But anyway, then we get to the family, the father and the daughter. Okay,
Hmm.
they stay there and whatnot. Like, we can't stay in the city for long. Food's gonna run out, so we gotta get going. I bet. We'll
Road
get the
trip.
fucking car. Yeah, and then they go. So they drive around. They go through a tunnel. Fucking, they get caught and they do a sick ass jump. Tire pops. They get it fixed really quickly, and then they get going before the horde can show up and gobble them up. Then, I think, if I'm correct, we get to the part where they are.
Like a barricade or something.
We get to the part where bro fucking decks a child zombie.
Oh yeah, I forgot that scene.
Yes,
Little
because
bastard jump scared us.
children are not safe from the virus. Fuck you, Billy. Anyway, skipping along. Then we get to the military scene. All right, they get to the military checkpoint. Dad walks up, is checking it all out, making sure everything's okay.
He was
Hops a fence,
pissed about
and
something too.
and then a drop of blood lands on the father.
Directly in the eye.
Directly in the eye. He gets infected. Very powerful scene. Very sad.
Hmm.
He gets killed and whatnot. Then you move on to the military. We find out that those guys have been there holding it, but they were left behind.
And they're all
And
dudes.
the sergeant pretty much promises the guys, okay, I'll get you women. All right, we'll rule as kings or some shit. And sparks that whole thing. One dude doesn't like where it's going. Then they go out and get fucking shot and all that. And then, bro gets his superhero moment. Comes back, saves the girl, gets the girl. They make it out. Everything
Alerts
is
the horde.
dandy fine. Yeah, and then the horde and all that. But now we're gonna start getting into the shit. 28 days was great. 28 weeks was like, what the fuck?
Oh, they just gotta say thank you for that amazing summary of the first movie. You basically nailed it.
I know it's a shit summary. I don't fucking care. All right, I'm complaining about the bad ones. The first one was good, as are most things.
Uh huh.
Anyway, so 28 weeks. Start off with family and whatnot, going to like some kind of city and anyway, so they get there. They're like, "Oh, no, where's mama?" Like, this fucking man, she fucking dead. So skipping all the filler because I don't really fucking care. So the two daughters, I'm gonna call them retard and retardess.
Uh huh.
So they break the whole don't leave the quarantine zone because they want to go to their old family house and I need to get a picture of mama. I so alive. Like, all right, They get there and they find out that mom is still fucking alive, and she's been hiding out in their old house. Military finds those little bastards, gets them and the mother. Mother gets put into quarantine and whatnot.
Because she's subconscious. Like, she's
Yeah, still
not
conscious.
feral.
She's not in feral. She's not insane, right? Somehow her blood or whatnot is like somewhat insane. But here's the problem: where she's somewhat immune, she's actually a carrier. Which means at any point, if she gets blood, saliva, or anything onto anybody, she will transfer the virus. Then here comes the husband.
The douchebag that left her
Military.
behind.
Now, here's where the incompetence starts to show.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me they've ID'd her, they know who she is, and they didn't tell the husband? Nobody told the husband that, hey, your wife is alive, but we have her in quarantine. Now, maybe there was a plot hole there. Maybe they didn't get to him in time. Either way, here comes hubby, hugging her, kissing her, and whatnot, and boom, he's infected.
Mm-hmm. And then fucking kills her.
Beats the shit out of him. No. Well, yeah, no, he does kill her. My bad. He does kill her. So, kills her, kills guard, and outbreak starts. So, what's the first thing during a, outbreak? Okay, well, there's outbreak inside the fence. Everyone get into a small contained room with multiple entrances and no ways out. We're gonna barricade you in there. Next thing you know, the one entrance they forgot to barricade gets breached by Daddy-O. And the infection spread rapidly. They're all pouring out of the building. Military gets to go ahead of fire at will.
Shoot anyone inside, doesn't matter.
So as the hordes are pouring out, they're just firing at civilians.
Because they can't tell.
Shooting. Bang, 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 bang. People are dying left, right. Zombies getting shot. All right, kid gets fucking decked. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you, Sam. Knocking over my shit. Anyway.
Sam's his cat, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
He's an orange menace. Anyway. So that all happens. And containment is FUBAR, okay? They can't do shit about it. What do? Scorched earth. Burn it all. So Air Force starts doing bombing runs on their own people. So, soldiers are getting fucking cooked and whatnot. And there's a scene with a helicopter where they get into a car. They're also dropping chemical gas. Some military guy who saves, a small group of people, shoves them into a vehicle and essentially sacrifices himself for no good reason. He gets napalmed and dies.
Like a flamethrower.
Next thing's next. Yeah. Next thing that happens is helicopter. So it makes sense if the helicopter is doing gunnery runs on, hordes just running around. Last I checked, the infected are too angry to become a road rager. Or they don't really know how to drive a car. So here's this car weaving through traffic, and the helicopter's just like, yeah, all right, I'll fire some Hellfire missiles at this. This sounds fun. I'm totally not fucked in any way, shape, or form. For some reason. Then, after that, someone's talking on the radio with one guy, and they need a helicopter evac. All right, so they drive out into the field, out of the city, okay, where the helicopter lands. Helicopter makes noise. Noise equals angry horde.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm failing to understand, right, with the military doing a scorched earth, we saw the bombs, we saw tons of people getting killed. How is there still a big enough horde to go after this singular helicopter?
No sense.
That's my first question. Then, as people are getting loaded into the helicopter, zombies catch up. I can't quite remember if the helicopter did a blade run to where it just chopped a bunch of zombies
Oh, no, it
up.
did.
before
Why
or
would,
after they
wait,
got
wait,
in.
wait, hold on. Why would you do that? Because then you just spread their blood all over the fucking blades, which means now you're just spreading blood droplets everywhere.
Yeah, like okay, that's bad. But anyway, helicopter crashes. I'm pretty sure, or they get out. No, they crashed because this next scene, Daddy-O is still alive. Somehow he survived all of this. But before we get to Daddy-O, we got to get to our three main characters. The two girls are still fucking alive, along with one very, very badly injured woman. So they go into the subway where it's pitch black, and this is the part that pisses me off the fucking most. She doesn't have nods or a flashlight, but her scope has night vision. So she's looking through the scope of her gun, screaming at the two girls on where to go and where to put their feet.
Why are you screaming?
All right, put your leg left. Then no. Put your leg right over there. Then you gotta go right over there. And she's screaming at them rather than having them close behind her while she's walking forward, keeping quiet. Mind you, they're walking over corpses already. They get through, and I'm pretty sure military lady gets fucking got. And then we get the really powerful scene between Daddy-O and Retard 1 and 2. I'm sorry, Retardette 1 and 2. So the oldest one picks up the gun and eventually shoots Dad. And I guess they live. And that's pretty much the end of the film. But right at the end, the hordes, still the hundreds upon thousands of still just running. They're running into tunnels, running into subway, just go. Everyone funnel into here. Everybody funnel into here. Where are they going? What are they doing? Turns out that everything we saw before, the whole Daddy-O scene, they were running into the subway so they could take the underground tunnel that connects to rural Britannia to France. So you mean to fucking tell me that they didn't heavily fortify or blow up the bridge that fucking connects those two? Which resulted in a, mass infection again? The incompetence in 28 weeks later is so fucking mind-numbing. It deserves its own medal, but none of it, I mean none of it, compares to 28 years.
Oh boy.
Well, the first one was, peak. The second one was, what the fuck, bro? This one is, why the fuck did you hand a monkey a typewriter and then had him high off of ketamine to write this script? First things first, we are no longer in Britain. 28 years later, 28 years later, haha, funny.
Yeah.
But we're in Scotland. And we're looking at a small colony off of the coast. They're on a little island, and at a certain time of day, when tide rises or tide recedes and then comes back in, there's a little land bridge that connects it, which makes them safe from all the zombies, which is weird because this is a rage virus. But I'll get to why it's weird later. Anyway, so father and son, I'm sorry, hold on. Takes our main characters is a woman, a son, and a father. The father takes the son out to go hunting.
Right.
As one does. To go hunt. I couldn't really find anything. But for some fucking reason, during their hunt, they come across a zombie. Now, mind you, this isn't anything like dangerous. No, it's a fat bastard that crawls on the ground. This is their crawler, okay? This is a fat fucking baby man crawling on the ground, eating whatever it could find. I don't know how the fuck this thing's alive, because in 28 days later, the zombies starved. They fucking starved. So unless, it activated some kind of mutation, all right.
I guess
But
it's
anyway-
surviving off of its fat.
But how is it getting the fat?
Well, it
Because
was fat
this wasn't the
before.
only one. That's the thing. That wasn't the only one. There are tons of them. There are tons of fat little baby bitches that crawl around eating whatever they can find. Then we get to a little cabin. Well, more like a run-down building. They hide there for the night. I'm pretty sure some kind of bandits or whatever booby-trapped it. Because there's a dead guy there, hanging upside down and whatnot. Oh, hold on. Before I continue, I forgot the most important thing. I forgot to tell you about the actual main character at the very beginning of the film.
Okay.
So at the very beginning of the film, all right, there's like this little boy.
Is this little boy the main character?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I think so. Because here's the thing. Little boy, who's separate from the other boy with the family, is in like a home of other kids. Mom, freaks out. Zombies come in, and she grabs him and tells, run to your father, run to your father. Zombies break in. I'm gonna fucking hate children. Fucking die. And they kill the other kids. He runs to the church where his dad is, and his father's there, and he's going on and on about how this is the rapture, this is whatnot. Takes off his fucking golden cross necklace, hands it to his boy, and then shoves him under the floorboards. Then the horde breaks in and kills father. The little boy gives the greatest quote I've ever heard. Why have you forsaken me, father? And he goes off, and I think he lives. Anyway, back to the present with our actual main characters. Sorry, did I confuse you already? Well, it's gonna get a lot worse. So, with boy and father, they go out.
Yeah.
And whatnot. They didn't get anything, but they come back home. Come back home, and they see mom. Mom is suffering from some kind of illness. They don't know what it is. There's no doctors around. They can't really do anything. And there are stories that on the mainland, there is a doctor, but he's insane. He's crazy. So no one talks to him. Now, boy, who loves his mother, wants to help him. Or help her, my bad. So, he essentially kidnaps his mom and goes out into the, zombie-infested wilderness.
Okay.
Now, before we get to that, there's a warship.
Okay.
Not like a gunboat, but something a bit bigger. Either way, something. It's American, I believe.
Oh, finally, something American. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, American muscle showing up to contain this shit since it's been 28 years. Anyway, then we cut to a whole squadron running in the forest. And then we get to meet our fucking zombies. They're cavemen. They're fucking cavemen and cave women. I shit you not. These are fully grown, armed, trained soldiers running through the forest, running for their lives against naked people. And it's not like, but they didn't have any of their guns. They ran out of ammo. No, they still had ammo. They still had their AR, their fucking M4s.
Right. I haven't seen 28 years later, but judging by, the situation that these highly trained U.S. soldiers with probably machine guns and, body armor and all that stuff, which
Oh, but it gets so much better. I mean, worse.
They obviously they're prepared.
So they get into the sewer grate, right?
Uh-huh.
They run in, close the door, and the typical thing of help me. Then we get to see the alpha.
There's an alpha.
Big schlong.
Which is pretty much just a set caveman with his fucking dick dangling out.
Oh my goodness.
And yes, you see the dick.
And it's
So
huge.
Big Dick Man,
You've seen the Fox?
a fucking predator.
Yes.
You've seen these?
All right, Mr. Alpha grabs the sergeant, rips his head off, predator style, and then the guy, our military boy, rather than capping this motherfucker, runs away.
Could come is like, I am the Alpha now.
You have a gun!
Runs away. Then we skip to boy and mom at a gas station, right?
Uh-huh.
They're trying to scavenge or whatnot. Just get closer to the doctor.
Doctor. Oh, my fucking dog shit movie.
So
and
Soldier Boy comes up, tells him, oh, there's some kind of like gas in there. Zombies, fall in, and he ignites it, shooting it, actually using his fucking gun for once. Kill some zombies, they get in, grab some snacks or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then they move on to the train scene. Now, it's not a moving train, it's a crash train. But the train is lying there. They get in, they're hearing some kind of noises, like some kind of screaming. Someone's in pain in there. It's a pregnant zombie.
Oh.
What?
Okay. So if I can...
Hold, because I gotta continue. They go there, and the mother walks in. Soldier Boy's trying to stop them. Actually, wait, I forgot. I'm sorry, there's so much shit. I gotta backtrack just a little bit between Soldier Boy, and woman. You see, Soldier Boy shows that he's American, and well, you see, him and his squadron landed. I don't remember what their mission was. Either way, it was FUBAR. His radio couldn't connect to the fucking warship.
That doesn't surprise me.
He had no way to contact for help, couldn't fire a flare, couldn't do anything. The coast was right fucking there. But he couldn't do anything to signal for help. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there's something about like the ship crashed or something. I don't know. I can't fully remember. But he pulls out his phone, right? He's low on battery, but he pulls out his phone and shows his girlfriend. I can't remember what he said, so I'm gonna do my interpretation. Yo, dog, you ever seen a bitch so bad like this? Damn, look at her. She's a Kardashian. I'm talking breast implants, lip like inflation.
So bimbo.
Almost looking like a fucking like just a Kardashian with all the plastic installed.
Christ.
And that's his girlfriend. Then, rather than keeping his phone, you know what he does? Throws it away.
My
I
God.
don't got no bars. Useless.
Who the fuck would do that?
So now you don't have a map either.
Like, I understand it's been 28 years, but also, like... Bruh.
Alright, let's get back to the pregnancy scene. So, we get to the pregnancy scene, mom's walking up to it and helping the zombie give birth.
Why? Yeah.
So, zombie eventually gives birth to baby zombie. Cue the chicken jockey. Anyway, so, has baby. Then, the alpha arrives and grabs Soldier Boy, pulls him through the fucking ceiling, like
Does he fucking okay?
It's a scene from Alien.
Does motherfucker break the ceiling and grabs him, or does his hand just go right through the fucking metal of the roof?
It's either that or Soldier Boy like opened or walked into like an opening. Either way, he's fucking stupid. Anyway, Alpha shows up. He's like, fucking angry. And they get away because his zombie caveman wife gave birth to baby and leaves them alone. So mom and boy get away, and they finally meet the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So boy asks the doctor, "What's wrong with mama?" And I shit you not, he gropes her.
What?
And deducts from the groping that she has a tumor in her breast. And it's cancer. I shit you not. He sits there, puts his hand next to her and goes, "I'm sorry, she has cancer." So you mean to tell me, after all the bullshit we saw, you know, the people killing people, the fucking caveman zombies. Oh, I forgot to mention the, actual hordes of deer. Not zombie deer, just deer. And like the little fat chuds that are like crawling on the ground. Out of everything, you're going to die from cancer. But the shit doesn't end there. We got a little bit more. All right, I got a little bit left of this ketamine. So here's what we're gonna do. So the doctor and the boy, rather than taking mom back home with loved ones, so that way she could either have, a mercy killing, or at least going peacefully with people she loved, the doctor fucking killed her.
Well,
Off
then.
screen. Off screen. Then he comes back and puts her body in a fucking furnace so the boy can take her skull and put it on top of the mountain of skull and bones the doctor has been building.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that in reality, his mother
So
didn't have
that's-
cancer, he just wanted a new bone collection.
So that's the context of the poster of the movie.
So all that happens, and then this little shit, this little fucking asshole, rather than going back home and telling dad what he did, so that way father can do some deserved beatings for this little asswipe, he leaves a note. Something, mom is dead. Her bones are a part of the fucking towers. I need to go and find myself because I'm a little bitch baby rebellion teenage boy in the middle of a fucking zombie apocalypse. That's not exactly what he said, but pretty much what he said. Now we get to the ending.
Oh boy.
So boy's walking along. Okay? He gets to a campfire, he gets some fish, all right? He's cooking himself a damn fine meal. Well, as much as a 12-year-old can do. I think he's 12. I don't remember how old. But some zombies start running up. Some more cavemen with the little dicks hanging out. Not like that alpha with his big schlong.
Okay.
So they charge him. They charge him. He runs away. The zombies fucking swarm the fish and just eat that. And he runs up to essentially a wall made of rocks. And you remember our main character from the beginning? Well, you see, that was 28 years ago, and he's all grown up now. And when they show him, he has his father's cross upside down. He has a gang of multicolored tracksuit wearing blondies who are all wearing wigs. Start doing Power Ranger jumps and flips and start kicking the zombies' asses like it's fucking Power Rangers.
Go Blondie Rangers!
Go Weapon Rangers.
And like it's so fucking stupid because one of them has a spear and they pick him up and like they're jamming to a fucking boombox.
Boombox?
Yeah, they have fucking rock music playing. But like again, they're doing flips and like cartwheels and a whole bunch of other shit while they're fighting zombies. This is supposed to be like a cool moment. It was the most retarded fucking thing I've ever fucking seen in a zombie movie. I get that you're gonna have crazies, but fucking Power Rangers? Power Rangers?
Sign me up.
Fuck you, Chief. Fuck you. Do not encourage this shit.
I'm like,
And then it ends.
oh,
It ends just like that?
it just
It just ends. No after credits. It just ends.
It.
Wow.
No, this movie. Like I haven't seen the whole movie, but I did see the schlongus. I did get to witness the schlongoid.
You saw you saw that guy's dick?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to when it's that fucking big.
Okay, the scene where they show him, they don't have his head showing. They just have his torso and schlong.
They don't have his
It's
head
kind of
showing?
impossible to not see this guy's fucking bush and meat dangling.
So wait, did we never get a face reveal of the alpha?
No, we do.
Eventually.
Okay.
There's a scene, as far as I know, there's a scene where the alpha and another dude are just kind of sitting next to each other, like, "Sup, dude."
I will say
Oh,
that
right, because the doctor fucking tranquilized him.
Yeah. But, yeah. Talk about that scene. Talk about it.
So the reason why he was like okay with being people is because the doctor had like a little bunker, and the alpha fucking sniffed them out, and he started breaking into the bunker, right? But the doctor kept hitting him with like fucking tranquilizer darts until, you know, he was docile enough.
So why
Still
is
didn't
this
kill him.
fucking alpha like so determined to chase his ass?
I don't know why.
It's like I understand it's like it's a rage virus, but like come on.
That's the other thing. This is a rage virus.
Mm-hmm.
In the first one, it was people got into contact with saliva or blood, and the virus made them lose control to unreasonable anger. But where the infection rate and whatnot couldn't be stopped, all they had to do was wait it out. Because all the zombies aren't just immortal, they're just really angry people.
Yeah, they're not really.
They're not dead.
They're not
So
dead.
they
Yeah.
starved. What makes this film so mind-boggling is that these zombies
Quote
are
unquote.
apparently are living, they're getting food, and they're somehow surviving. But they're still zombies, and they're still strong enough and well-fed enough to have fat little chudlings crawling on the ground, as well as a fucking zombie hierarchy. Which would make sense if, I don't know, if this was Dead Army, as if they were actually zombies. No, these are just angry people.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm understanding, right, is the infection might have mutated to where the zombies got smart enough to try and survive without eating people. But I'm gonna be real with you. All I fucking got from this movie is what's the first thing that comes to mind after weed? Caveman.
I'm so for real. This movie really just feels like, man,
A fever dream.
Who's the company in charge of making these new ones? Like, who's like the head directors, kind of a deal?
I don't know. I don't care. That's the end of my rant. Good night.
They come over and they're like, "Yo, dude, let's like, do this. Like, let's make another movie." oh, but we've already done the first two, and we don't really need anything, and the second one wasn't really that well received. Nah, that's bullshit. Make a new movie. Fucking.
We'll try to make it better.
I can't just make a new movie. That's not how that works. If you won't do it, I'll make someone else do it. You, monkey, with the fucking afro, start making shit.
All right, well,
Viewers watching,
You
when I say the
flamboyant
monkey-
director who
real
is
quick,
always
real
high.
quick, hold on,
Write
hold on.
the script.
I had to say this. For the viewers listening, when I say monkey with an afro, I don't mean a black guy. I meant a monkey with like one of those big ass like clown rainbow afros. I have to clarify that.
An actual chimp, an actual monkey from the fucking zoo. They gave that fucking thing a job, gave it a wig and a powdered nose, and then said, "Here,
Powdered
take
nose,
this, son.
powdered
It's
wig, yeah.
ketamine."
That monkey better had a good time. Yo, monkey, you want to see what fentanyl does?
so
He's doing the fentanyl on the typewriter.
I think we're good, right? That was
That's it.
that was a good 30 minutes of talking. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, please drop a like and leave a comment. This was quite the rant. Thank you, Fury.
I fucking hate 28 years later so fucking much. I hate that movie.
Fair enough. All right. Again, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace
I'd rather
out.
forcibly rub one out than watch that movie again.